Alright, here's my CRF300L. I got it very late in the year last year, so I didn't really get to put much time on it. I put maybe 300 miles on the bike. I instantly pretty much found out what I wanted to change. Most of it is just with like your bars and grips and whatnot, just for comfort. A few other things here and there, like I put the TST Industries slim turning signals on the front and the rear, and I opted to get the wiring kits so that it leaves them as a daytime runner. I just personally like the look of that. And the rears, and then I went with the TST Industries tidy tail kit. I put a luggage rack on from Amazon that I found. It was just one of the first ones that became available, and with this I mounted this hard case. It just slips right on with one little wing nut on the inside of the trunk, and then I can have my storage. Or it's easy to just pop off. And then I got rid of the factory mirrors just to run one double take. This bike's primarily going to be on-road use, but in the chances I do go off-road with it, I like the ability to be able to fold the mirror in and to kind of tuck it away. So if I do go down, obviously, I'm not going to break the mirror off. And then when I go on the road, get pulled over or cited for something like that, I put a LED headlamp in just because I obviously want to be seen when I'm on the road. I got the hand guards with the Zeta triple clamp mount that mounts it to your triple trees versus on your bar. It just cleans your bars up, gives you more room. And the bars I went with Pro Taper Contours CR high bends with Pro Taper pillow top grips. I've run those grips on multiple bikes. I just like the feel. They're super grippy. And then I did end up putting a skid plate on it. Obviously, if you go off-road, you want some sort of protection. It's actually for CRF300L. All I had to do was modify the mounting holes, just re-drilled my own slightly higher up and closer together, and it was able to fit right in. Because anybody that's got this bike or can't get their hands on one yet, you obviously know that not only is the bike kind of hard to come by, but the parts are equally as hard to come by. I do still want to put a new shift lever on, just because this thing's kind of freaking junk. I'm not really a fan of that rubber nub on the end of it, and it's just kind of chunky and stamped steel, and I could see that breaking and folding up, and if you do drop your bike off-road. I believe a CRF250 shift lever would work. I don't know. I was going to try one because that's literally the only thing available. I cannot find anything for the 300. I wired in my own USB charger. That way I can keep my GPS going, my phone charged. I have a RAM ball socket that'll thread right into the factory mirror location, and I did order a RAM mount to hold the phone in place as well. And then I did go with these, they're a cheaper kind of, I guess you would call it China Bay levers. I think it's MZS or something like that. I heard tons of mixed reviews. Yeah, I don't know. They're for a CRF250. Bolted right in. Didn't have to do any kind of modifications whatsoever to them. The clutch lever, it also has the two little wire connectors on there, so you don't have to go cutting and splicing them together or anything like that. Just put them right in there and they work. The clutch, obviously I had to adjust it for the lever, and because I'm running a much taller bar setup, You know, going from the smaller bars to the fat bar, you need these adapters, which rises it along with the higher bar bend. So those are just a couple of the modifications that I've done so far that I feel the bike was kind of lacking and in need of.